Hello, beautiful light-filled souls. My name is Trisha Barker. Today, I would like to talk about the life review and the near-death experience. If you haven't seen my first video about my full near-death experience, you might want to check that out first. But the life review is particularly profound because it teaches us how we could have lived differently, what we could have done more of in this life, and what we should avoid. So the first part of my life review was this growing oneness that I felt with everyone. So I'd walked around feeling, as many of us do, largely disconnected, lonely, lost in my own thoughts and my own way of looking at the world. And when I felt this connection with other people, suddenly I felt released of that prison, of that bubble of me. And I think that is the cause of so much depression and so much pain in the world, is that self-focus. And as I felt this connection with other people, I felt happier. Then God, the light, showed me the particular hearts and minds of people around me and showed me how I might have been different. So at that time in my life, I was 22 years old and concerned with particular fashions, and I didn't necessarily want to get to know someone if they didn't go to my university or if they didn't wear the same type of clothes as me or like the same type of documentaries and movies and books. And that was an immature young way of looking at the world, but I saw how my thoughts enclosed me in this dark little bubble, and they harmed me. They also kind of harmed other people too, because there were lovely people around me who often prayed for me or wondered about me, and I didn't take the time to get to know them. And I saw into their hearts and minds, and I thought, oh, how amazing. If only I had had a conversation with that person, my life would have been brighter, their lives would have been brighter, and I saw how everything could have changed in that moment. I hadn't harmed a lot of people at that time in my life, so I didn't have to live through a lot of harm that I had caused. I really just saw that my self-focus, my depression, my judgment of others kept me from experiencing the joy and love and connection of knowing people who are really wonderful all around me. That stuck with me throughout the rest of my life. I knew that the heart is what matters. The heart is way more important than the image that someone projects, the car that they drive, what they're doing in life. Like, the heart is so important. And many near-death experiencers say love is all that we take with us, and I'd like to explain a little bit more about that. That is the love that you do in this world, the love that you give, not necessarily the love that you receive. That's what other people are giving. So the love and the joy and the kindness that you spread across this world, you get to see how your wonderful actions, your loving actions, your supportive actions had this ripple effect to other people. So say you helped one person grow and heal and have a better life, then you get to see how that affected their kids and their families and their friends and people all around them. And it's a beautiful experience to see that. That's what you want to relive in a life review, is all the good that you've spread, not all the pain that you've spread. So it's really kind of basic on that level. The other thing that you don't have to experience in the life review is all the pain that other people have caused you. And that was a relief, because who wants to relive that? That is gone. And when I say love is all that matters, yes, you're taking the love that you've given to this world, not the pain that other people have caused you. That's the heroic soul's journey, to soldier through that and to continue to help people no matter what we've experienced in life. I have connected with my father in the afterlife, and that was the beginning of realizing that I had mediumship abilities. And when I saw his life review, it was much more extended. So his life review looked at every moment and every choice, and it was almost as if it was on this big screen, and little bubbles would be pulled out, and he'd observe how his life might have been different, other people's lives might have been different. My father died very bravely and with a lot of joy. He was certain about where he was going, and he didn't want to bring other people down, so he didn't talk about his physical pain or anything. He just cracked jokes and had a good time, and journeyed out of this world without morphine and just trying to make me feel good. And that was amazing to watch. I think it's probably pretty painful to watch someone die who isn't at peace, and he was at peace. And yet he still had to look at all the ways that he might have lived differently, had a different life, and he does want to reincarnate and return, and his soul wants to continue its journey of still spreading joy in that way, but perhaps doing more and accomplishing more in this world. And that was an interesting experience for me to see that extended life review through his eyes. I do give medium readings on occasion, and it has been a lovely experience. I mainly work as a creative writing professor and an English professor, but people do contact me, and in those moments, to feel the love from someone's ancestor, for someone's child even, in some cases, it is a beautiful, beautiful experience. I'm honored and humbled by the experience. If you would like to contact me for any reason, please check out my website. You can also like and subscribe to this video if you want to see more of these videos. I hope to interview people and to extend these discussions with other people's thoughts, because I know many wonderful near-death experiencers from these Facebook groups that I'm a part of, and through conferences and other parts of life. And so many people have wisdom and beauty to share because of their experiences in the afterlife. And not everyone's writing a book and putting their experience out there like that, but interviews are a great way to open us up to other people's perspectives. So I hope to do more of that on this channel. And I appreciate your support, and I look forward to someday perhaps connecting with you on my Facebook page. Please follow that, because I want to offer classes on expanding your intuition, raising your frequency, writing through trauma. I have all kind of ideas. Fortunately, my job right now is just very consuming, so I don't have as much energy to put into this, but over time I will. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I look forward to connecting with you. May you be blessed.